research on me was, he makes sex jokes. He's good.
My other weird hobby is drawing hentai. I'm that thing at the end of the day people can tune into, escape the world, have a laugh, watch this idiot do some stupid shit.
Hi, boys.
Oh, shit. That's great. I know what that is. That's alright, boys. Line him up. Line him up. Oh, fuck. I don't know what just happened then. Oh, go for the nice cooked juicy sausage. You have. Oh no! Oh no! Right here. Spiral into the abyss of hell. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. I love shooting people. Yeah.
I may as well die in here.
Oh, Christ, it is focused on me right now. Never gonna give you a hand. No, here we go. There's a hand. Getting banged from all angles here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. How you all doing? It's Monday, I think. It's Monday, right? I haven't missed any days, though. 1 second. Let me get the thingy up on the thingy screen. That was very descriptive. Twitch, where are you? There you are. Don't play fucking Fallout Law. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Fallout Law. From a YouTuber called Synonymous, I think it's how you pronounce it. Like, they're typically like 15-20 minutes, which for lore is kind of snippets. So they go into specific areas. And being a Fallout nerd, it's kind of interesting. It's quite interesting, yes. Okay, that. There we go. I can now see the stream. So yeah, today we are doing some more Minecraft. We are carrying on with some of the build stuff I've done. This has been like pretty much the main game I've played outside the stream. I do this. I get into Minecraft for like. I just have this urge to play Minecraft for a few months, and then I'll put it down for a few months, and then pick it back up. It's a cycle. Okay, here is game. No sensitive. Are you right? I think you're right. So I can't remember where I got up to by the last point, but as you can probably see a little bit, it's a little bit more built up-ish. I've set the foundations. We've done the big stairs, and where a tower will go at some point. But yes, here it is. It has a perimeter wall-ish. Okay. A lot of it at the minute is kind of just set out as to where stuff is going to go. I haven't actually fully completed a building yet. And down here is where all the farm animals are going to be, in the stable area. Over here is going to be the harbour port thing, which I am actually going to clear this bit here. You can see that kind of dug into it a little bit, so you can actually get a ship out. Otherwise it kind of makes no sense, although they can go that way. But I feel like that way it's just going to make more sense. Plus it gives me a shit ton of gravel. At first when I saw this I thought it was going to be stone. I was kind of hoping it was going to be stone because I need a lot of stone for these kind of builds. Especially when I get around to doing the fort stronghold thing, which is going to be pretty big on top of this. I've added in the lake, so that's there now, which is going to go underneath the fort, and it's what's feeding this waterfall here. I think this was probably what I've been working on most for ages, because I had to like dig out part of it to put in don't know if they call it a dry dock in real life. But essentially I had to dig out an area where we would actually get a big like galleon style ship into, because I felt like there wasn't enough space, and I am going to dig out some more of the hillside. Does there need to be another torch here? Just put one down just in case. So yeah, this area here will eventually be dug down a little bit more and filled with water, so that a ship can go in there. This will have a crane on it, which then unloads onto this platform, which will then have rails, which then takes it into there, and this will be connected into a big warehouse on the top here. So basically, the idea of this settlement and why it's part of Crusadia but not actually connected into Crusadia is this is the food and resource settlement, mainly the food. So a lot of the food is made here, and then the way it works is it'll be loaded onto ships and sent down and goes to Crusadia, which is miles south of here. Obviously that's how it would theoretically work if you have trade routes and ships built into Minecraft, but you don't. But it's the idea and the law behind it. So before anyone's like, but Bernie, you can't actually do it. I know you can't. It's the, making the story up. And all these platforms are gonna have mostly houses, I'd say, but some might be like an odd shop, or maybe something linked to like, I do need to put bees in somewhere, so one of them will be a, what do you call like a bee building? I don't know what you call it. Like, you'd have the beehives outside of it, and then the beehive person would live in the house, but it also store some of the goods from it in the house. I don't know what you'd call that. There probably will be a proper term for it. What's the proper term for the collection of beehives? I want to say it starts with A. Is that apiary or something like that? Okay, what was I doing? I'll tell you what we'll do today, or as an aim for part of today. I want to get some of those rooftops finished over at the animal area, because they are like mini barns that's connected into each paddock, whatever the right term is for whichever animal is going into them. If I got this up a minute, I got pigs, chickens, sheep, cows, donkeys. I have a horse, but I need another horse, which actually I did find one up there. Maybe I should go get that horse, and I know I have saddles, so I can make this a lot easier. Yeah, this is Crusadia, by the way. In case you couldn't tell by the name of the warp, or not warp, the name of the home, we're in Crusadia. So, I was saying that settlement is separate to this one. This is Crusadia. You see why it needs another settlement for the food, because there is limited land. There is a farm here, but obviously, like, in comparison to everything else, and like the potential population of Crusadia, realistically, that farm would not feed them all. So that's why we have the other settlement. What is that? Sorry, this glowing stuff looks really cool. I mean, near at the minute it's called the Plains, because that is what kind of biome it's on. I do want to give it a proper name at some point. But yeah, near here there it is, like the purple glow stuff. I think it's actually crystals when I flew over it. Also, one other assessment I would love to do at some point, like maybe a mini camp or something, is snow, and I found a massive fucking snow biome. This thing went on for ages. The only downside of it is, like, the whole point of, because Crusadia is mainly, it's on an island, so its main connection is ports. Xbox, fuck off. What was I saying? Xbox, you really put me off there. The main, like, connection between them all was going to be water. the issue with this biome is this is all ice. So unless we find some way of making a route where the ice can melt, or maybe we'll put it around the edge, but these are like ice spike cliff things. I forgot what the right biome's called. There's no real connection to water, so I don't know if this is water or if this is ice, but a slightly thinner ice. Because as you can see, it's a slightly different colour. And this is normal water, and then there's this dark blue purpley stuff, and then there's the obvious ice. But yeah, that's one of those pillager tower things. So I'd have to destroy that. Absolutely go and murder it if I did set up a settlement over there. Okay, we're going to go get that horse, because I need a second horse. And to make things a bit quicker, I'm not going and climbing all those stairs. I'm just going to go straight up and find where it is. Last time I saw it, it was hanging around here. Unless it's like hopped the wall and gone on its own adventure. It did. I mean, at least we saw it pretty quick. I have not done this in a while. Like the other horse I've got, I took it with a lead. I didn't bother doing the whole taming routine. I think you have to like jump on its back a few times to... What is the right term? Breaking in? I don't know. You have to break a horse or something. Is that what they call it? Maybe this was the wrong time of day to do this. Oh shit, don't fucking shoot the horse. I need... No, you are aiming at me. For a sec, I thought because he'd hit the horse the first time that he'd like aggroed against the horse. That was a good start. God damn it. Okay, before anything comes back, let's reorder my inventory because I went the wrong way around. Okay. You cannot teleport while you're inside a vehicle. Apparently this thing's a vehicle. I mean, technically it probably is in a way. I don't know the actual wording of the definition of vehicle. If it's just something, the term given to something as a form of transport, which I guess the horse is. Tell you what would be cool to add in as like a next big update. Elytra for horses. Somebody said that's already a thing. No, there is no slot for it. But that would be so cool. Like, obviously you can have a elytra for yourself, but imagine having one where you can use it for your horse. Maybe you need like 3 elytra that you craft together to make a bigger elytra, which then fits onto your horse. Essentially everyone can have Pegasus. That'd be so cool. So yeah, this is the farm area, and this is obviously the stable. I need to set this back off you. There you go. There we go. We have 2 horses that we can now breed to make more horses, although I need to find the faster horse. Is it the brown horse which is the fastest? I can't remember. Or are they all set to different now? Are they all like unique? Okay, so yeah, I need to put roofs on top of all of these. Here's our chickens. I might put like an automated thing underneath some of these for the related animals, like the chickens. I could do auto egg collector and stuff, and maybe a auto kicking cooker. Not what I was trying to say. Chicken cooker was what I was trying to say. Kicking cooker. What the fuck is a kicking cooker? The all-new kicking cooker by... What's that fucking advert TV channel called? JVL? QVL or something like that? Hey Roy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Actually, Okay, apologies if you're watching the TikTok. I forgot to get the actual chat up. I did miss some. Okay, apparently AO James said no thank you. I don't know, what did I offer? What services did I give them? I don't know. Was it just entertainment and they don't want it? Okay, I see how they are. They're boring. It's fine. They don't want to laugh. I missed a if you want to do that, it's fine. I can do that later. I can reach it from the ground. It's easy enough to do. But yeah, Roy, we have a task for this stream. We need to figure out a good name for this settlement. Because it's part of the Crusadia faction. But I haven't thought of a name for it yet. When I've got it set as my home, I literally just called it the Plains because it's set on the plains. Although it's not very plain-like anymore because I have planted a number of trees. Like, there used to be no trees here. Now there's obviously quite a few dotted around within the settlement. And then I've also added patches around for supply reasons. So yeah, we need a good name. Something maybe like food related, seeing as this is going to be the main food supply settlement. I'm trying to remember how I did these. Where it gave it a little bit of like a Nordic style to the top of it. Yeah, at some point I need to do some more work on the actual Crusadia city. I'd say it's big enough to call it a city. You'll get some proper Minecraft builders being like, that's nowhere near the size of a city, but still, it's big enough. Size doesn't matter, it's how you use it. Don't know how that relates to a city, but anyway. Yeah, that looks alright, that's fine. I mean, it's a barn at the end of the day. Here's our donkeys. What is the actual use of donkeys in this? Is it purely to put chests on them and use them for travelling, seeing as like we have llamas that do the same thing now? I've never really used donkeys or llamas much. I don't think I've ever actually had a farm with llamas. I don't think I've ever bothered going to find them. Can you steal them from the travelling trader? Is that an option? Or is that just straight up theft? I mean, it's probably both. It is straight up theft, but it would also be an option if it was doable. I mean, theft is an option in Minecraft. You can go to a generated village and just go steal all the crops. They don't really give a shit. There's no karma in Minecraft. It's not like Fallout where you make a bad decision and it's like, oh, nope, you're now evil to these people. Although, saying that in Fallout 4, the karma system was kind of nerfed to that extent. Like, I remember, because I started on Fallout 3, I remember there being like, if you did too much wrong stuff, if you did too much bad stuff, you'd kind of make a name for yourself for being a bad person. But in Fallout 4, you could do bad stuff towards a faction and they might not like you anymore. But you wouldn't have a name made for yourself. Only if you did good stuff, you get the name. Like, they'd say stories about you and stuff. From what I've experienced anyway. Also, I'm hoping they're gonna do a remaster of 3. Maybe New Vegas as well. But for me, especially 3, because again, I started on it. And also, I've tried to run it on my PC, but it's the one I've had the most issue trying to get to work on newer systems of Windows. Because I think when that one was released, it was like Windows XP Vista or something. And I think on 7 it was just like, nope, this does not work. We will just crash and you cannot start the game. Apparently there is a way to mod it. I've tried doing it, but it doesn't really work. Fallout 3 blow up Megaton. I have a save point. You just have to watch it. I didn't blow up Megaton myself. When I started Fallout 3, I actually missed Megaton. I know, how the hell do you do that? It was a big town with massive. Was it plane wings that they used to make the like perimeter wall for it? I can't remember. It's been ages since I played it. But yeah, I missed it. Instead of going right once you left the vault, I went left. I discovered like half the map before I actually got to Megaton and started the story properly once leaving the vault. Give the break, I was like 7 at the time. Actually, I can't remember how old I was. When did Fallout 3 come out? I can't think of like the date where it would have come out. I'm trying to think of what came out around it, but I can't really remember. I'm gonna have to Google it. Was it around like Fable 2 time? Fallout 3 release date 2008, so I would have been 14. Okay, no, twice what I said I would be. But yeah, I left the vault and just went the wrong way. Made my own little adventure before eventually returning to the right spot. Yeah, I'd love for them to remaster that, because I did love that one. And it had a really good story. Plus, I think it's the only Fallout where I haven't played the DLCs. And I'd love to do like the Pit and Operation Anchorage. What? I have not done this right. I didn't do a like fancy rooftop for that one because I felt like it was a bit small. Yeah, if anybody does have Minecraft Java, you are more than welcome to join the server. It is a live server. It's not. I'm not playing on a private save file or private server. You can join it if you have Bedrock, but it requires you to use a third party to let you change the version. The DLCs are awesome. I know, it's just I had Fallout 3 on Xbox and we didn't get the DLCs. And I wanted to I've got it on Steam. And I've got the Game of the Year edition, or what it's called, on Steam, so that comes with all the DLCs. But I haven't got it. Well, I've only tried a couple of times. I should probably try again. But I hadn't managed to make it work on newer Windows, because as soon as you try starting the game from the game's menu, it just crashes. Actually, could I even get to the game menu? It might have been even that I couldn't even get to that point. So, yeah, it was annoying. I've played through New Vegas on, was it this? Was the gaming PC or stream PC? I think it might have been the stream PC. And that worked fine. I got all the DLCs for that one as well, so I played through all of those. Which would be my favourite? Maybe the one with Korea. Forget what it's called. I liked the one with the casino. I forget the names of them. I feel like the one with the casino had the more lovable characters. Is it Dead Money? It might be called something like Dead Money. But But yeah, that one was pretty good. But I like the story with the one with the other courier. Fallout 4 VR is awesome too. I'd love to have a go with it because you can mod that as well. I think I've seen somebody play it and they like did a really big overhaul mod for Fallout 4 where they made it look a bit more like Tarkov style, whereas a lot more lush and green. But yeah, I'd love to play VR games. I just don't have the room for VR. Like the man cave where I stream from, where you'll see me in now, but you don't really see me because of the green screen. It's a small room. It is the box room of the house. And it's definitely not got enough space for me to move around and do VR. I mean, I know people are going to say, Brownie, you can just get a headset and sit there with it. That kind of defeats the purpose of VR in my mind. Like, for VR, you're supposed to, feel like you're moving around in a virtual reality. And be able to do things with your hands and, feel like it's more a reality, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I don't want to just buy a headset and just sit there with a headset. Feels like you're only getting half the experience. A PlayStation, I mean, to each their own, but for me, if I was going to get a VR system, I want to be able to use the full VR system. Especially for games like Half-Life Alyx. I'd love to, because I've played, I think, every other Half-Life game, but Half-Life Alyx because it's VR. So I'd love to get into that because again, I've seen videos of it. Looks absolutely insane with like some of the things you can interact with and how the NPCs will react to that. Also, at some point, I'm hoping we get a Half-Life 3. That would be nice. Valve, do something! I want to see where we got up to with I can say at this point, they've been out long enough, right? With Gordon and Alex. And Neil forgot her name. No, I literally just mentioned the name of the Half-Life game, which is her name. This song is giving me Pirates of the Caribbean vibes, but like dance version. But yes, it's a very, very quaint little town or village. I don't know how's this comparing size? Like, we're currently at 3 points. Okay. 4.32 pretty much covers it. From top to bottom. So 4.32 from top to bottom. Just like... So what? It's like that size, maybe? So it's... maybe half the size of the Crusadia. Especially when we add on these areas, which we'll want to use to extend Crusadia a little bit, because we need a little bit more space for player housing. We were filling up pretty quick, because even though some of these aren't built in, I think these three, or maybe it's these three, are taken. That one's taken as well. So yeah, if that's the case, then we only have these three left, and they could go pretty quick. That's it? Yeah, I did. I do need to fill these bits in. Well, not so much on that one's fine, but that one needs doing. But I need a different wood for that. It needs to be spruce. Also, on Wednesday, we will be playing Inzoi. I do actually need to buy it still. And download it. How big is it? I mean, I should easily have it downloaded in time. I haven't looked into how big it is. I know like it requires a good system to run because some of the graphics look pretty insane compared to Sims. They went for a more realistic look than Sims. And yeah, I've heard it's already had a little bit of a rocky start because it's had a few bugs, but then again, it's in early access. Like, that should be expected. So, all these people complaining like that it's not got certain features in yet. I think people have kind of forgotten the whole point of early access games. It's like, if the game's still being made, it's like buying a game in beta, or where you back a game on Kickstarter or something. You should be expecting it to still being developed. So, when people are very quick to jump on early access games, I always find it a little annoying. Like we had it a little bit with BattleBit, because people were massively complaining about some of the elements of it where it's like, this isn't very polished, or this could look a little bit better. It's like, yeah, I probably could, and they probably will expect to do that. But it's in early access, they're still developing it. I should have made more stairs. But yeah, for me, it's nice that they've also finally, somebody's made a competitor to The Sims, because for way too long EA has been given free reign over that kind of game genre. So hopefully now they've got a competitor, they'll actually get a kick up the arse and try to do something new with The Sims, or at least not be as greedy with it, which I know is a lot to ask with EA. They were a very greedy game developer. If they can rinse something for money, they will. I was just trying to figure out where I was up to with the pattern. Yeah, I think that's right. Now is when I need more stairs. Our trading villager is always hanging out at my house. He must think he's moving in. Bastard needs to pay rent. Nope, on that one now. Go away, spider, we don't want you. Although, there is a really freaky game that keeps coming up on my TikTok feed where I don't think it was VR. No, it wasn't, because you could see the cameras and they weren't wearing a VR system. But it, from what I've understood from the TikTok clips, which obviously are very short, you have to like maneuver your way around this dark office area where this massive spider has like nested in it, and you have to move like very quietly, somewhat slowly, because if you move quickly it obviously picks up on the vibrations and everything and it's sprinting at you, which looks terrifying but hilarious at the same time, because obviously the person playing the game is screaming their head off when this huge spider just sprints straight for them. I think it would be funny for me to play it, but at the same time, terrifying. I'm not a big fan of spiders, especially not ones that are bigger than you and make a horrible sound when they run. Because obviously you're hearing the tapping and footstep, if you can call it footstep, of an eight-legged freak. Every single leg you're hearing, it's what do they call it? What is the foot of a spider called? Because I feel like it's not foot. I'm guessing there's also texture pack from Minecraft which makes the spiders look much more realistic than they actually are. Maybe I should put that on one day. Proper freak myself out with it. Okay, another barn done. Oh, another roof done at least. Do this one next. I always go for the double gate system because I've found in the past when you open one up, there is always that one animal that goes straight for it. It's like, yep, I see you've opened it. I'm going for it. I'm escaping. This is my great plan. Or if you've got loads of animals in a pen, they'll like squeeze their way through it. Or push past you whilst you're trying to move through the gate. This one will be pigs once I've finished it off and found some pigs to put in it. There are some around here. Actually, wait, no, I've already got pigs. They're over there. What was this one going to be? Rabbits? Maybe? Probably rabbits. Seeing as I can't think of any of the animal that you'd put into pens like that, unless you're going to get llamas. But I feel like they need a bigger pen than that. That seems a bit small for llamas. Roofs are always the most tedious part of any Minecraft build. Well, that and one thing I always like never get around to doing is furnishing the interior. That's one thing that like I'll finish a build off and make it look really nice from the outside, but the inside is just very basic or just empty. Half the time I'm never really sure what to put into it. Or how to make like your typical household things look normal in it. I fucked up. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, I'm on the wrong side as well. I have to go all the way around. This wall will eventually look better. That is just there as a placeholder. So I know where the perimeter is. So let me skip this song. So Roy, have you seen, with you being a Fallout fan, have you seen Atomfall? Have you played that yet? I've seen a bit of gameplay. And it looks pretty good. Like for me at the minute, the next game I want to buy is Inzoi. I haven't really planned in for Atomfall. So I don't know yet whether I'm gonna get it or not. can already feel this room getting a bit warm. It's getting into summer very, very slowly, but it's getting there. Which means I'll have the fan on at some point. Which I don't think makes too much noise in the background, fortunately. If I could make a like a dedicated man cave area, I would put in proper AC. I need more stairs. What are you doing? Why are you still here? Go away. Here we go. Another one down. I do need to fill in the rest of that fence window thing. So I need to get my scaffolding back. Do the smaller one because I'm definitely not going to have enough wood at the minute for the big one. Although I need to get more of the spruce for this because I need to finish it off still. I think I've got spruce in this. Yep, plenty of it. Okay. Yeah, one of the bugs I saw with, or like read about, I haven't actually seen clips of it, with Inzoi was you could run over children, which is kind of good to the extent of the devs aren't those kind of people that would think of checking that. But nobody like sat down and thought, I know, let's just have a bit of fun and run over some children. So I think they've already patched it out, so I don't think you can do it anymore. But yeah, shows the mindset of some of the gamers that they just thought, let's go run over that little kid. Who thinks that? Fucking crazy. Hey Stella, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know the full extent just yet as to what you can do at the minute in Inzoi. Obviously I know it's going to play similar to Sims as to what you can do, where you have your own, I think they're called Zois. You have your own ones in the game which you can make and stuff. And I think you can also control more of the wider city element. So I think you can check in with other households much easier. I don't know if you can, how much you can edit in terms of household, like the buildings and stuff, or if you can edit the actual people within them, or if it's only your own you can do that with. I know you can edit some aspects of the city where you can change like some of the signs and some of the plants and stuff like that. My rook absolutely reeks of nail polish. Oh, your room. Okay. Like I'm actually dying. Open a window. Doesn't it say on the packaging, make sure you only do this in a well-ventilated area? So I feel like that would be on it with the kind of chemicals that are in that stuff. It's cold out. Okay, well, your option is gas yourself or be a little bit cold for a while whilst you fumigate the room. I feel like every time I join the stream it's royalty playing. I use the same playlist, so I mean I'm pretty sure there's more than like... How many songs are actually on this thing? It's the non-copyright sounds playlist on Spotify, which has 46 songs on it. So okay, yeah, it's... I thought it would be more than that. Wait, no, that's not... Never mind, I'm looking at the wrong playlist. It has 134 songs on it. But yeah, I know what you mean. It feels like it's like there's favourites on there, like it's in its programming or whatever. It has a tendency to play some songs over others. Because I swear we haven't heard 134 different songs. It does feel like it's a lot of the same songs over and over again. I mean, I didn't paint my nails. I need a picture frame shiny? Oh, I made a picture frame shiny. Sorry, I misread that. Hey, what? With nail varnish? Like you did the border thing? Is there a cheaper or like, better paint to do that with? I feel like nail polish, because of the small size of the bottles and how expensive it is, would like be a really costly one to do that. Not that one. Back. I'm doing some of these wrong. Yeah, I've done all these wrong. I don't know why, but I swear I just heard like a jet engine go over. Is that the song? Send you a photo later. It's got to do with April Fools. Okay. Windows open. Good. Now I'm happy you're not gassing yourself anymore. Let's put my mind at rest. Okay, this one's new. Don't recognize this one. It must have heard us saying, stop playing the same shit over and over again. You know, how many eggs are you guys laying? All I can hear is pop, pop, pop. I just got a Minecraft cape from watching stream. Cool, I guess. I think I had one in my Twitch messages, in my Twitch notifications. I haven't actually used the code yet, but I think it looks like a diamond style cape. I photoshopped teachers' heads on Disney princesses. Okay. Stella, if I was a Disney princess, which one would I be? I'm waiting for that to just pop up in media. My head on a Disney princess. You better pick me a good one. Minecraft Home Cape. Which one was mine called? Let's have a look. Mine was, yeah, Home Cape as well, where it's like a blue and a diamond blue in the middle. Although I have another one. Although I don't know if it's a cape. Minecraft Time Well Played reward. I don't know what it is. It shows avatar. So I don't know if it's like an avatar you can buy or something. But do people buy avatars or do people just use skins? Like downloadable skins. I'm gonna hang them over school. Okay. I'm gonna just spray fruity perfume and I'm done. Okay. Fair enough. What are you all doing there? Why are you pushing each other? Oh, I need to do that one yet. And the stable as well, obviously. Let's see how much of this one I can get done. I do need them though. I got Lewis Hamilton Monster and a pineapple one. Nice. I do. There is an energy drink I want to get. More for collectible reasons, but it's called Non-Stop. If you've played Stalker 2, you'll recognise that name because it's the one that they have in Stalker 2. And it is a Ukrainian brand in real life. So I want to get like at least 2 cans because one I want to put on the shelf and one I want to try. I want to drink it. I want to see what the taste is like. But yeah, it's Ukrainian. I don't think it's easy to find outside of Ukraine at the minute. So we'll see how easy it is to get hold of and how like affordable it is to get hold of. Fuck, didn't mean to fall down. I feel like you would be Vanellope von Sweets. Is she the one from Wreck-It Ralph? I feel like I recognise her name from that. I do love that movie because obviously it's gaming related. There were so many references in it. Start going from the other side just to make sure I'm not overdoing this side. I don't think I am. I think I'm pretty central where I was. Just in case. I still need to play it. Oh, Stalker 2. Yes, you do still need to play it. It takes a little while to complete. I mean, they said 40 hours to do the story, but I felt like it wasn't that long. It was long, don't get me wrong, it's a good story and it takes you a while to do, but I don't think it was 40 hours worth. I mean, it has got a lot of like side quests and other things you can do, so it has a lot of replayability. Obviously it's open world, so you can go off and do your own stuff, so you can spend a lot of time in it. And I'm hoping once it's getting more heavily modded, because I think there are mods being made for it, but I think it's a more of a manual process to put those in. But the developers have said that adding better modding support into it is something that's part of their roadmap. Because after they saw how big the modding community was for the previous game, so they knew they had to add good modding support into this one. So I think at some point it will get like a creation kit or whatever they call them, so that more people can make mods easy for it, and also integrate it into like Nexus or other mod managers. So once it gets that, I'm hoping we do get mods like we've had in the previous ones, which add in mutant hunting enhancements, so that, because at the minute when you fight against a mutant, there's no real benefit from doing it. But with the mods that were in Call of Pripyat, for example, you could harvest parts off of mutants. So if you killed a controller, you could get like a controller brain or something, and it'd be really valuable that you can sell it. So instead of like artifacts being the only big source of wealth in the zone, there was a little bit more of an RPG element where you could pick, like, you could be an artifact hunter, you could be a mutant hunter, or you could try something like mercenary work, like gun for hire sort of thing. Because yeah, one of the big mods, actually no, two of the big mods that were, one was for Call of Pripyat, one was actually standalone. The one for Call of Pripyat was called Call of Chernobyl, and it essentially integrated all the areas of the 3 first games. So it combined all those into the map, and it added other enhancements where it added a few more weapons in. Some of the content was brought in, and mutant hunting, I believe, was also one of the things that was put into it. And then the standalone mod is Anomaly, which that really, oh, okay, it changes the game up quite a bit if you've played them unmodded. And the way artifacts work has changed. Obviously mutants and stuff get body parts added to them. Again, it also adds in all the different areas with the map, as well as cut areas, cut mutants. Makes it more difficult as well. Adds in more effects and stuff like that, and you're more reliant on certain equipment. I'm trying to remember, did you need gas mask if you went into certain areas? I think you might, or like, I can't remember. So like this is going to be a Lando monster, and I want to buy it, but it's UK only. I must swim to the UK. Okay, still, if you are coming over to the UK, you better not just be coming for the monster. Just saying. Better be coming for a fan meetup or something. Community meetup somewhere. Although I don't know if we'll do one this year. We'll see. I probably will go Comic-Con still. It's just I don't know if I'll make a big community thing about it. I got put off a little bit from the last one. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph. I thought it was. I recognise that name. I've seen the first and the second one of those. They are probably one of the better, more recent Disney films, seeing as they've made some absolute garbage stuff lately. Like the one that everybody's probably heard about at this point, as to how shit it is. If you don't know, I'm referring to Snow White, the live action. I think it's done. To say it's done bad, I think would be an understatement. Like, it's got one of the worst ratings in IMDb history. I swear I had dirt in this bit. Where did that all go? I will be Batman. What? How does that work? Batman isn't from the UK. By the way, did you hear about Liam Lawson getting demoted after 2 races? I don't really watch F1 much, so no, I didn't. I don't even know who that is. I'm gonna lie. Who is that? Who does he race for? Or who did he race for? What did I come over here for? Fences, so I'm going to do up those areas. I need more oak. Let's get rid of some of this. Oh, I have oak there. I don't think it's enough though. Graceful landing. Give me saplings so I can replant you. Yeah, that was an easy 1,000. And before you went, new rookie at Red Bull wasn't performing. They devoted him to Racing Bulls junior team, and Max has beef with Red Bull about it. I mean, I feel like Max spits his dummy out at everything that happens. Yeah, I get he's probably a good racer because he wins often and he performs well. But I feel like he's got an attitude which just makes you not want to like him. You know, like when he loses or something, it seems like he just goes and has a bit of a tantrum. What? Okay. What? What the fuck? No idea. Okay. Weird. There's only 2 races. Max will probably join another team. He's so fed up with Red Bull. Okay. Is his car not performing? Because I know that's what... Is that what happened with Lewis? Because like he was doing really well and then all of a sudden he was not winning races. And I think in some circumstances not even finishing them. Because I think they messed his car up. Is that what's happening with Red Bull and Max at the minute? Or does he just not like how they're running it? Yeah, but he's kind of a mother to the rookie. Like if you search up Mother Max on TikTok or Insta, okay. I mean, are they all kind of like mentors to the younger ones? I feel like that's kind of part of their role. Is like you'll have the lead driver and the backup, not backup driver, but sidekick driver. Yeah, the car ain't good. Yeah, it sounds like it's similar to what happened with Lewis Hamilton, because was he at Mercedes and he's now moved somewhere else, or the other way around or something? Because they fucked around with his car and it just couldn't keep up with everybody else because the car was screwing up. So if it happened over time, you could understand it. Because like I think, is Hamilton getting older for F1 now? It's Ferrari now. Okay. Ain't any better, by the way. Ferrari sucks at the minute. Maybe he's their aim for trying to improve. Because you have this similar sort of situations in football where clubs that are, you know, they're falling down the league, they might bump in a little bit more budget to get a higher ranked player, and the aim of that player kind of pulling them back up again. That should be enough for now. That should easily be enough. Let's do another one across. Let's just do another one across here. Yeah, that should look fine. Here we go. Yep, that looks fine. I'll put a lantern up there. How many races have they already had, Stella? Who's winning at the minute? Cow, move! That was not a pun either, before anybody says it. I just want the cow to get out of the way. Missed. Is this thing actually like the same height as that other one? They're the same height? That wasn't even done intentionally, if they are. Do I close off the sides or just have the big one in the middle open? Like 3 doorway things is a bit much. That'll do. Then there's a stable left to do. Don't really get. I don't think I got enough on me to do at the minute. So I think up here, this area with where I'll probably put the bee in the bee building or whatever we're gonna call it, whatever the right term is for it, and then the bees will be over this area. Means I will need to get a few trees and flowers set up. Or do I move them down into that area so that way it's a bit closer to the plants? Because they'll what's the word? Pollinate the plants. Pretty sure that's how they work in this. I know that's how they work in real life. So maybe we put the bees over here. A little bit closer to this. Oh, I'm ready for a few days off, because I'm off for quite a bit next week, so a little bit more time to chill. Seems I haven't had a day off yet this year. What are you doing? Back in the fucking water. Tell me you climbed all the way out of that. Cheeky shit. Is that lagging a bit, or is it me? It seems to be delayed every so often. Yeah, I think there's a cave right underneath this because I keep hearing zombies and stuff around here. So what happened to me plants? Also, I have started to work on a mine. So this area here goes into a mine. That's where they'll be stored. This will have a rail system which connects onto the lift, which will be here. Which also does have stairs next to it. So it's an easy way of getting up and down. And then I'll go, oh shit! They'll go down here. Well, it's supposed to come down, but anyway. And they'll go even further down. Because there is a massive cave somewhere down here. If I can find where it connects up to. Rocket out here. Because I can't actually remember where the stairs link up at. Yeah, those looking much better now. They've actually got roofs on them. I'm gonna need a lot of cobble for doing that that fort up though. It's the thing that I run so low on. Because it kind of gets used everywhere. Right, if you're here, where's the villager? Or trader, there he is. You realise your llama's walking off. Where's your other one? Where's your other llama gone? Doesn't he usually have two? Oh, there it is, okay. He is awful at looking after animals. So, I might speak to Jess. I feel like rotten flesh could be something that we add as another sell item for the server. So, a minute, I think we only have 4 set up, which is your main crops. So, those can be sold to the server. Should probably sell some more. Apart from like, is it one potion you can use it in? Does rotten flesh actually have any other use? One funny thing that, well not funny, but one other use that I thought we could do, because I think we have a plugin which lets you do custom recipes, is maybe you could make 9 rotten flesh into 1 piece of leather or something. Not dig this down just yet, because I want to get the water flowing first. It's easy to do when you've got the single level. And also just got water in it that's all level. I'll start digging that area down more. But this is the bit that I'm going to push back a little bit further so that you can actually get like a large ship into here. I feel like at the minute it'll be a bit tight. I think another settlement we could have, we don't need loads, but 1 more would work for being like a mining colony sort of thing. So our main resource of ores and ingots. Level 28. So I think it might be aura skills. It kind of looks like it tampers a little bit with jobs in some of the other plugins which have a message show up just above your health bar and stuff like that, because the job payment message shows up, but it's like it flashes on and off. It doesn't show up for a long period of time. It very quickly shows it and then disappears again. I don't know if that's like it's fighting with aura skills. For that space. Give me a fair bit of cobblestone. Sure, so if I do set up a mine colony, that will really help with cobblestone. The more cobblestone the better, especially when it comes to building up Crusadia more, because like, even with the walls, that's going to take an absolute ton of cobblestone to do. So, if we have the spawn eggs set up, I can start buying some villages as well, which also will then mean I might be able to get an easier source of enchantment books. Mainly mending, which I think you can get from one of the villages. I think you just have to give it a few attempts to get the one that sells it. So I think it's like a rarity thing as well with the trader villages. But whilst you give them the profession you want, what they sell as part of that profession, I think is up to chance. I think you can like, re-roll the cells if you. I think if you break the profession block and then replace it. I think it sometimes can reset what they sell. Rather than having to get another villager to assign the profession to. The more cobble, the better. I definitely need all of it. Also, at some point, I need to set up beetroot, because I don't think I've done that at any of the farms. Actually, did Abyss say that he did it the other day? I know he added some elements to the Crusadia farm. Can't remember if he said beetroot was one of them. They're back with their fucking tridents. It's like Citizens Revolt or something. I really do think he's tried to move into my house, even though like, it doesn't look anything like a house at the minute. Apart from the bed and the basement full of chests, it's not really much of a house. Try and make this look a little bit more natural. By adding some randomness into it. Hey Lilith, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Also, thank you for the follow. I did see it come up. Was it in between my streams? I think it was it 4 days ago? Which would be Friday. So I think my last stream was Wednesday last week. I didn't do as many streams last week because the schedule was a bit here and there with other stuff going on. But yes, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. How you doing? What? Yeah, it's a bit of a more chilled stream today with Minecraft. It's always a bit chilled with this. I see a lot of zombies, or drowned, I should say, down here. That's a baby drowned. Okay, that's that. I hate baby zombies. You're creepy as well. Oh my god, there's loads. Why is there so many of you? I keep getting bots every so often. Although it does say restricted, so I don't know if you guys can see some of these bot messages. Are the baby drowned as quick as the normal baby zombies on ground, or they're just chilling? Do they swim quicker than normal drowned? It feels like they do. Fucking hell, where did you come from? You guys need to stop spawning. Do I have to like light up the fucking ocean floor? He's just not even trying. You literally did just come out for a paddle today, didn't you? Okay, now let me mine in peace. Well, terraform, or whatever the right term is here. So yeah, Lilith, are you a Minecraft gamer? Do you like Minecraft? Another one of you? What do you want? Go away. Maybe it's time to start investing in some iron golems, although I don't really know if they go jumping in the water for them. Hello, sheep. Our trading villager has been in my settlement for like 5, 6 Minecraft days, or probably longer than that at this point. I don't think he wants to move on. I think he's finally settled. He's found his place. Coal in here, I think. Flesh. Yes, items actually changed yet? Think they might be different. Well, I need any of that, but I think they have changed, even though he hasn't moved. Okay, what's it doing? Should we work more on the mine? Trying to get it down to that large cave. So I know there's definitely one down there because I've been in it. It's just trying to link it up with that elevator shaft sort of thing. Let's go down. Okay, this is about the right height, so let's move this out. Okay, oh, I see zombies. Why are you carrying an arrow? Did you kill a skeleton down here? Oh. Is this the big cave? Might be the deeper part of it. This wasn't actually the part I was aiming for. Is it up there? Yeah, it is. Oi! Fuck off! You damn skeleton! Oh, shit, you're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me. You're... Bastard! Okay, let's line it up. So there, I think I can kind of see it on the minimap. I think if I go straight here, it will get the Guardian. Damn. Go for the Ocean Temple. Okay, yeah, that works. So much of this is andesite though, which I do need some of, because I use it, I make it into polished andesite and I use it for flooring. I need more cobblestone right now. I've kind of been inundated with andesite. I also need to find diorite, because I kind of use the polished version of both of those to make it's kind of like a checkered floor, which I think looks nice in some of the holes and stuff. I will light this area up later. I need some wood. Check off the floor. Oak or spruce? Is it? I think it's oak that they're using. The vanilla generated ones. Home, plains, some point we'll figure out a better name than that. Just need some oak. Okay. Actually, is that where the stairs are? I think it is. Am I in the right area here? It's in here somewhere. Is it? Okay, yeah, that's it. I know they say don't go straight down, but YOLO. Also, I can figure out where the edge of the elevator is going to be. I think I might need to. Whoops. I might need to push this back one. So I don't know if I'll like build this area up too much. So I'll probably just make this look more mine-like. So maybe have like towers, like tower frames sort of things, where it's got platforms so I can get to higher ores and stuff like that. I'm not going to put in like a big underground city or anything like that. It's only supposed to be a small settlement for Crusadia anyway. It's not supposed to match the size of Crusadia. I'm not making a second city. Go away! You're not welcome! Come on, there we go. Jesus, your health took forever to get down. Okay. So it needs to go further down as well. Hello, creeper. Just gonna take this further down so I know where the next opening is. Hey Liam, how you doing? This is all andesite as well. This cave is just like 90% andesite. Okay, we're getting into the deep cave, because that's deep slate, I think, or deep cobblestone. Yeah, cobbled deep slate. I was kind of right with both ones, so I just needed to mix them together a bit more. I wonder if there's a way of turning cobbled deep slate into cobblestone. Kind of like how you can make coarse dirt into dirt. And rooted, is it rooted dirt? You can also turn that into dirt. You know, maybe deep slate you get to like make a stack back into a stack of cobblestone, like half of it turns into coal or something. Yeah, that's just a bit of a way down. I was kind of hoping we would have dropped into a cave by now. Was that tough? Yeah. Notice it broke a lot quicker. What do you use tough for? I don't think I've ever seen you use it in a build or anything. Oh, there's iron. Don't really need more iron right now. I can focus on the build more. Got an absolute ton of iron. I don't think this is going into a deep cave. I think I'm gonna have to find the nearest deep cave by digging or mining or whatever. Yeah, looks like that leading into there will be the nearest one. But the only thing with this map mod is I don't know if this is at my level, because I think it has like a leeway where it's like it's 5 above you, 5 below you and stuff or whatever. I really thought we would have gone down into a deep cave by now. I don't know what level we're at, but I'm guessing pretty damn deep. My pickaxe is going to break in a minute. I don't think we're getting lucky with any deep caves. Was that thunder? How the hell can I hear that all the way down here? Either that or I'm going down to like warden level. I need somewhere. Oh, I'll stick it there for now. Got plenty of space. Actually, that's a little tough in there as well. Walls right here. So many diamonds. And I'm gonna need more sticks. Back we go. So just building up a base, got another objective. So we play on a server called Pinnick, and Pinnick has a faction plugin. So I'm Leader of Crusadia. So yeah, I'm mainly the builder for it, as well as I enjoy like making farms and chilling out with the farms and stuff like that. So I'm building a second settlement, which is part of Crusadia, which is going to provide it with like the food and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm down at bedrock level. Okay. That's a long way back up. I'm just going to TP home. It's easier. So this is one of the settlements, the like secondary settlement, which is going to provide Crusadia with food. The thing is, you have an absolute shit ton of crops down there, and we also have the farm area, the animal area over there, which provides the main city of Crusadia, which is here, with food and supplies. This is like the faction capital. So there'll be the food settlement, and I'm also thinking a mine settlement. Because whilst we are building that mine, that's gonna be more of like a resource for providing them with the resources that they need for making tools and stuff. So it's not going to be providing the whole faction with ores. That's more going to be the aim of the mine settlement. The aim of this settlement is providing food. So yeah, I mainly build, but we have other faction members who do other stuff. With Pinnick you can make shops and stuff like that, so you can run your own shop. It's got economy on it. It also has RPG elements to it, so the mobs are a bit more difficult. They'll actually level with you, which is why you'll see me die a bit more than usual, because the mobs are a little bit more difficult. So yeah, here's a lovely little farm area. The stables are here, which I will eventually do the roof for. I haven't named them yet, so don't ask me what the names are. No name yet. The cows, I won't be giving you guys a name because we'll be slaughtering you every so often. We've got to get that steak. Medium rare. With a bit of, don't know what. I always name them first. I mean, the horses, maybe. The others, okay, maybe the donkeys as well, because I don't really... What do you use the donkeys for? Apart from, like, transporting goods? Do you kill them for a certain meat or leather or something, or is it purely just they're there for transport? I don't know. So maybe we'll give some of the donkeys names. Maybe we'll call one just Donkey for the Shrek reference. Yeah, we'll give the horses names at some point. But the first thing I need to give a name is the actual settlement itself. Right now, I've just set the home name as The Plains, seeing as it's on the plains. Although it's not looking as plain-like as it did when I first got here, because there was no trees. Apart from obviously on this area, which is a different style biome than up here where the cherries are. There were no trees here. This was all just grassland and stuff. I've added in the river, which is why it's like barren here, is not completed yet. Added in a very picturesque waterfall coming down from the hilltop, which is coming out of that lake, which I've also built on the top of it. So yeah, but you can't really, there is a waterfall there, because the way the lighting's hitting right now, you can't really see a waterfall. Also, as I have the jobs plugin, once I finish doing a lot of the building stuff and to terraform and everything, because the minute I have miner, digger, and lumberjack set, or I think it's called woodcutter. So once I've got more of the building stuff done, I will change those to be farming, and I don't know what the other two will be just yet. But when I have the farming job selected and I'm harvesting all this, that will make me a shit ton of money. And then also when I sell it, because you can also sell a very select few at the minute, items to the server, I will make even more money. I'm going to be rich, although I'm nowhere near off the richest. I'm 13th. I'm nearly back in the top 10. I think the highest I got to was 4th. And then, because with factions you can have faction upgrades, so you can upgrade so that your members get like better health skills or defense skills. Their armor might work a bit better. They get better attacking perks. You can also add faction power, so you can have more land. I forget what the others are. Ethical upgrades. Let's have a look. So yeah, damage increase. We're currently at level 4, so we have a 10% damage increase. Yeah, it cost 100 grand for that. Actually, no, that's 100 grand just for level 4. So I don't know on the others. It cost 250 grand for that. Reinforced armor. We're currently level 5, so we have a 25 increase with our armor reinforcement, which costs. Maths isn't my forte. Give me a minute. I think that's like 100 grand. 10, 25, 45, 70, 100. Yeah, 100 grand. So what's that? 350 grand so far? What else did I increase? That damage reduction. That was another 90. Because we're at level 3. Don't know if I set many others. Faction power we did increase to level 6. That's not even showing the level on this. We got a higher level than we're actually supposed to be getting to. Prevents water from being able to break redstone. That okay? That could be handy. But it cost 100 grand to do it. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. Well, if you got Java, you're more than welcome to join us. I think off the top of my head, the version that the server runs is 1.21.1. It's not the latest, but it's a stable one with all the plugins and stuff that it runs. What else should we upgrade? No. Okay, so yeah, it's mainly these ones and then that. But yeah, those are pretty expensive. And you start adding them all up. Also, another really cool plugin that we have on the server is called Terralith. So it changes the land generation. So you get more interesting biomes and landscapes and stuff like that, which make it a lot more fun to come across as well as building. So we have some areas where like it's crazy. I'm trying to find a good example. It's got crazy hillsides and stuff like that. I think there's one near Crusadia which I can show. Whoops. So yeah, this is Crusadia. Slightly more built up state, but nowhere near complete. Our castle, which is also nowhere near complete, but Rome wasn't built in a day, so neither was Crusadia. Anyway. There's Crusadia from the sky. With its perimeter wall. And player houses. Farm. As you can see, lots more than the other farm. Which is why he needs, we need that other farm, because that's not going to feed us. Anyway. Yeah, the biomes that this plugin generates are mind-blowing to some extent. Because there's one over here, which I am maybe thinking of where we could put the mining settlement, because it definitely lends itself to being a mining area once we get to it. Pretty sure it's this one, yeah. If we follow this river, it should take us to it. You'll know when we get there. Okay, but yeah, we're getting there. So, yeah, you got this kind of land generation, and it blends in some of these massive caves as well. It's awesome. So yeah, imagine this as a mining colony with like bridges going across all these cliff tops. I feel like it would be such a cool area to build into. I feel like there isn't. Yeah, I think it's over here. Again, has some really bizarre hilltop sort of structures. Yeah, here. Like the cliffs on this just look insane. Also, sorry, flying through that is so cool. Like, you could make an awesome base in this. Kind of just hiding within the mountains, or cliffs, or whatever these things are called. Also, it does, with Terralif, it adds in more random structures as well. So it's not just the biomes that it changes. Some of the villages and random buildings that you come across are quite unique as well. A lot more built up as well. Let me try and find one. Pretty sure there is one over here somewhere. I think this is like an oasis. But yeah, I might use that biome back there as the mining colony, or might try and find one similar where it's a bit further away, because it is quite close to Crusadia, which I guess might make sense, but maybe. That's a normal vanilla structure. Yeah, here we go. So these are some of the villages that get added in. So obviously this one's for the deserts. That is a pillager house, which is very close to that village. Okay, here's another mesa biome. Another big village, which are really handy as well if you want to find a. What are you? What are you? Okay, random clay plot, which I think if you break has items in it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, with the better generation villages in this, it's a really easy way to get like a good starting base. If you can find one. They're not the easiest to find. I won't say they're very common, especially the more built up ones. That is a fucking huge hill. This is a mountain. Tell you what, they added volcanoes into this. Oh my god, that is a sheer cliff on the other side. Oh, it's back into this biome. Oh, no, that isn't. I think that's a normal generation one. So I'm just gonna have a quick look around this. Maybe this could be a mining biome. Maybe. I don't think it looks quite as cool as the other one. Anyway, I'm pretty sure somewhere over here there is one of these better villages. Have I gone past it? That's just a normal village. Oh, another snow biome. Pretty sure there was one that was direct west of Crusadia. Have I gone past it maybe? It was in more of a grassy biome. That is one of the towers that it adds in, I think. It is a newer pillager tower. That's not a normal village. It's not that. It must be further out. I don't even remember coming across the snow biome. Nope. Just kind of hoping I'd be able to fly through it. Something to be a break on the other side. Ooh. Wait, there's a portal. Come on, Minecraft, at some point today. Okay, I'm coming up to the world border. Somewhere. I could have sworn it was over this way, somewhere. There's another village. We will find this thing eventually. I might run out of fireworks first. I didn't mean to fire two off. Another one of those towers. Yeah, it's a different one. That's not the same tower as before. I think it was in this kind of biome. Yeah, it was definitely not that one. It was on a more flatter surface. It wasn't as hilly. I have a feeling I'm going to run out of fireworks before we find it. huge hole. I think this is like hot springs or something. I don't think this is far north. Was that it? That's it. Yeah, this is it. So yeah, this is completely generated. This is not player made, and it is a proper like town slash city. It's got its own castle in it and everything. It's got loads of villages. All these houses have like their own style to them. So there'll be ones which are like a mini barn area with animals in them. Others where it's library. I think there's one where it's there's an observatory with a telescope in it. But yeah, all of that is generated. That is not player made. So if you wanted to find a really good starter base, and you didn't mind taking a little while to find one, because these things aren't. They're kind of rare. I have come across 4 or 5 in this world. But yeah, if you could get to one of these, especially one like this, because then you could just put a wall across these sides here. Maybe if you want to put one around the riverbed, you can. But yeah, that would be a really easy way to get a good starting base. You just take over like the castle or one of the houses or something, or if there's a group of you, each one gets a house or something. And you've already got loads of villages, you got a town, you got loads of resources because they've got farms and stuff in this somewhere. Archery, target practice. I'm trying to remember which one is the observatory. Might be that one. I'm pretty sure I had more of like a domed roof. Maybe this one doesn't have an observatory. Yeah, this is the barn building. So you got your different animals in there, which you would have to like alter it to make it a bit bigger. Got those different villages with all different professions. I think that might be like a chef's house or something. Does one not have an observatory? I thought they all kind of were generated with the same sort of structures in them. Maybe not. That's a graveyard. In case you wanted a creepy graveyard. Yeah, maybe this one hasn't spawned with an observatory in it. So that's, I think that's a barn. That's a barn. I think. None of these really have the domed roof. So maybe this one didn't spawn with an observatory, although is there a normal Minecraft village really close to this? Let's just have a quick look. Yep, that is a normal Minecraft village. Also, what was that noise? Is there a fox? Oh, it's a... Shit, what are they called? Creeper. Armadillo? What building is that? Is this one that says a barn? This ain't a barn. Oh, it's like a tavern, I think. I don't know why they keep all the doors open though. So yeah, they do spawn with like stuff. I think they might actually spawn with stuff that's related to the building, because this is all food, and I think this is like a tavern, restaurant, pub sort of thing. Oh, the zombies are breaking in. Or breaking out. How did you get in there? No idea. It's a normal house. Church, I think. Oh wait, no. We're back at the castle. Where's the front of this castle? Okay, maybe this one isn't the best one to go for if you wanted one of these, because that door is on the wrong side of this thing. Yeah, it's got all your different amenities and stuff. So some really neat in there. I will not take it. I will let whoever comes and finds this have all the stuff that they want from it. I have found one of these and I have made one into a little bit of a home. I haven't worked too much on it yet though. I kind of wanted to show you one that was untouched, which this one does seem to be. Yeah, you could definitely easily make this as a great starting base. Oh, starting base. You could have this as a forever base. The sheer size of it and what's already built into it. Maybe add some fences here, just in case. That's a bit of a sheer drop. Just knowing it doesn't have the observatory, because I feel like that's one of the more impressive buildings. Other than the castle. Yeah, I think this is also the restaurant. Yep. Okay, I'll show you the observatory that's up there. Whoop. I'm hitting the wrong one, so I'm going to change this so it's an obvious door. Yeah, this is my one. I've very quickly put a perimeter to be like, yep, this is mine, keep away. Crusadia banners are up. And the observatory, I think, is around here. Yeah, it's there. It's got like an obvious telescope sticking out the top of it. But, you know, it's all really well built in the inside of it. Got bookshelves and all that. Cartography, I think. Yeah. And then what is supposed to be a telescope. Don't remember if I put them there or if they were there already. Are they supposed to look more like shelves or something? I don't know. But yeah, this is the one that I've taken over. This is the blacksmith's building. Okay. Spawns with the raw ore blocks in it. When I actually get around to doing this one, because this will be like after I've done the Crusadia settlements, I'll put up a better wall around it so it's a bit more protected. There is also a, you just see one of the rooftops there. There's a normal Minecraft village up there, which is what is called Raven's Peak, or Raven Peak. So I'm going to kind of make them connect together a little bit, so that they seem like one big settlement, but has like two elements to it. But yeah, like I was saying, if you want to find a good starter base that you don't mind taking a little while trying to find, this is definitely one of them, because it's got everything you will ever need, even little greenhouses with all your oh, it's even got beehives. Your, what are they called? Hanging grapevines or glowing grapes or glowing fruit, I can't remember. anyways, after that quick tour, I am going to end it there. So thank you all very much for watching. We'll eventually get this place named into something. I do want to give it a kind of food-related name, where it's like maybe we look up the Latin word for food and blend that into a settlement-style name. Foodtopia or something. But yes, I will love yous and leave yous. So thank you again for watching. I do really appreciate it. I will be back on Wednesday where we're doing Inzoi. So come and join us for that. If you haven't heard of Inzoi, it's similar to Sims. So finally Sims has a competitor. There is also another one being made by an indie developer called Paralives, I think it is. So yeah, Inzoi. It came out on the 28th of March, so it is really new. It's in early access, so it does have some bugs to it, and it is still being developed. So yeah, Wednesday, 8 PM UK, which we are now in British summertime. We have changed into our summer clock, so we're now an hour ahead, which everyone was really thankful for by losing an hour over the weekend. Like, why can't they do this on the weekday so we lose an hour of work rather than an hour of free time? So yeah, Inzoi on Wednesday. Thursday we're doing Sea of Thieves, which I think we have a full crew for. Just waiting on the other person to reply that I asked. I know we've definitely got 2 of them. Just waiting on the 4th. So yeah, hopefully full galleon crew for that. Yeah, Sea of Thieves on Thursday. We might try out Higher Seas or High Seas, or what it's called, where it's the PvE rather than we've been playing a lot on Safer Seas, which is just PvE, which is a lot more chill. So you don't have to worry about a sweaty crew coming along and just chasing you down. So yeah, that'll be Thursday stream. Let me snooze that advert before that starts. But yeah, if you want to keep up with us outside the streams, best place to do is in the Discord. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, that will now have popped up in the chat. If you're watching on TikTok, if you head over to my Instagram, if you head over to my profile, head to my Instagram, you can get all the social links from there, as well as my Twitch link. Because the Twitch channel is my main aim, is my main platform. It's the one where I'm aiming for hitting 1,000 followers this year. We're currently at 907, I think it was. So yeah, go drop a follow there, so we can get that road to 1,000 completed, which would be a massive milestone. And go join the Discord. Also, if you're watching on Kick, Discord link is in the links below the stream. Keep up with that. Keep up with everybody outside the streams. Also, if you do want to join us for Minecraft, because we do have obviously this faction I've mentioned quite a few times today. We play on Picnic SMP. If you hop into the Discord, we do have a channel in there called Minecraft Server, and you can get the details for, well, the brief details for Picnic. It does have its own Discord server, which you can find the invite link for in the Minecraft Server Discord channel. And then, yeah, once you're in there, you can get all like the information about the rules, what you can do, what you can't do, what plugins we have. Players also put all the information about what factions they've built, so you can request to join factions from there as well. But yeah, if you've got Minecraft Java, or if you have Minecraft Bedrock on PC, because you will need to change the version, then you're more than welcome to join us. It does have plugins. It's not modded. We do have a modded server, but I play in the survival server, which doesn't require mods. It's all plugins, so it's all server based. So yeah, come and join us on that if you're into Minecraft. But apart from that, I will love you and leave you. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you'll enjoy the stream. I'm also very thankful for everybody that's been hopping into the chats and keeping me company for the past 2 hours. I do really appreciate you all coming and spending your free time, whether you are chatting, lurking, keeping me up in the on the side monitor while you're doing some gaming yourself, or maybe you're doing some homework or studies or whatever. Yeah, I do really appreciate it. I will see you all in the next stream. So I'll love yous and leave yous, and I'll bid you all good night.
She stole a smile and my heart responded. She's everything I never knew I wanted. And money won't buy her happiness. Yeah, she's my kind of glamorous. Natural beauty, what it's all about. Tell something to me, can't figure it out. I never thought that I would find someone that I can't